Be on your guard, traveler.
Oh, why is that?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that...
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but...
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up Ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely off... I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh?
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude.
This footprint is huge! It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep, seems the Ruin Guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of Ruin Guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A Ruin Guard! Over there!
By royal decree.
One with my...
Shadow Raven, let night. Nowhere to hide.
Spirit Blade!
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
Swift and merciful! From whence you came!
With sword comes shadow.
One shall descend once again.
Force my blade! Spirit Blade! Attack!
Incoming. Hey! Yeah! With sword comes shadow. Speed of...
One with my blade!
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around.
From whence you came!
Choose.
Incoming.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Don't blink. Hey! Cut to the chase.
No rest for the...
Let's dance! Incoming. Speed up. Nowhere to hide.
Submit for just...
Hey, you! Check this out! What is he wearing?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard?
Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute!
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk.
Yeah,
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
we just, you know,
You shouldn't be out here, boy.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is... We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's
I'm just trying to... I've always...
well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to...
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again. My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother.
You came all the way from...
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the...
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to.
Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this... Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much more from selling toys.
Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we got... You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off.
Wow, that one nursery... Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Snezhnaya? Oh, how about the Northland Bank?
All right, finally, now...
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir?
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here?
Yay, my brother!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother, Tooser! What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought, how are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anton?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was, and then when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you.
Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's...
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see...
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at...
I'm not mad at you. I just care if you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser.
Yep, I always remember my...
Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were...
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each... I'm much more interested in who wins and who...
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked.
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You...
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid...
Why do you want to fight the nice lady?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safe...
So anyway, Tooser said something about you being a toy seller.
Ahem, yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatuis, or should... The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tusser is still... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend.
Just humor me in front of Tusser, if you would be so... Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding...
Hey, Slink.
But Master Child, would it not be a little
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little
Are you going off to sell toys?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tusser, duty calls.
So we
Sure. I really like this guy. And
Well, it sounds like Tusser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tusser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while.
So, where are we going to play first?
How about we start with the toy store?
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things?
They're called kites. The kids in Liyue?
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very...
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh, the kite will fly into the air.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops.
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky.
Well, I can do custom build.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself.
I'll manage.
We should be fine. Child was, but then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, you know. Well, so, yes, technically, either way, it's time to talk prices.
No, that won't do. This... Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my...
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just...
For our next stop, why don't we head to One-Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hey there.
should I save this night? Hello, welcome. Table for three?
This restaurant has a
A choking smell? You must be referring to our signature.
spicy chili, but
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat
Is it really that bad?
my meals have to have lots and lots of sugar. And
Wow, we've got a real... Looks like Wanman Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste.
Will that be all? Any more
What do you mean?
Giving the people what they want is the... If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste...
Whoa, there seems... Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating...
sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are... Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant...
Is it just Paimon? Or our premium custom... Still... Surely there must be a little room for
Hey now, come on. I can barely cover the cost of the ingredients. Hey now, come on. Ugh, all this haggling and wrangling. I won't argue with you any further. You can take my...
We're sorry, Chef Mao. We didn't mean to make you mad.
Ha! No, that's better.
Ugh. It was a little too...
I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it.
But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we... whatever. So where do you want to go next to?
I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here.
Good idea. The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a special...
Wow. Lyra's...
Wow, this place is... Are the waves here all...
Given Liyue's... Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf, yeah. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 nom, and then Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Wait, Tooser, don't run After all that, he wasn't...
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position.
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook.
Commodore Hook? Is this...
My brother always sends me a really Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Wow! Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that! All for some giant toys! But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy.
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to... Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Hey! Quit running off!
Is this where they sell fish? Wow.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little...
He's just a curious kid. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how...
Maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy.
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy.
What's wrong, Tusser? Are you tired?
I miss my brother.
What? But we were just with him.
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to
Well, we've played with Tusser long enough, haven't we? But Child said that he'd be by the river near Chinshu.
Yay! Let's go!
him. There's... Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us... If you want to join up, let me just say this first.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always...
well, why, yes, of course. For the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you...
Toys?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's...
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders.
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let it?
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dears?
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But if you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf?
Come on, if we can't...
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by...
The loot's on the opposite cliff.
Huh, no problem. I could get used to this. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty...
Brother, what do we do?
Please, hold on a moment, sir. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted...
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely, he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless... maybe his...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more alone from that Snezhnayan.
So this guy must be the debt collector.
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people...
Makes sense. Owing money is...
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman...
Oh? I didn't pass? I must...
No, it's not that. What we mean, but we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business.
Yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you...
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch...
do I have to? Now...
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always... At present, Master Child, you are the only Harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a...
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tooser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go to...
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tooser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tooser. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself to think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe, but he has good intent. Wait, where's Tooser? We were just... Either way, let's head over there first.